What's up, everyone? Welcome to another game in the Speedrun. Let's look up our opponent. Everything seems legit. Oh, he's an old 2000 rated player. Looks like he's on his way back up. Slowly but surely. Okay. Alright. He's playing something I'm not used to, but the game will go on. I wonder if F5 is playable here. I mean, he's made it pretty obvious that he's going to castle to this side. I'm just wondering if F5 is decent. I don't think it could be bad. The alternative that I have is C5. Which I think is a little bit passive. I'll go ahead and play F5. We got 10 days till the tournament, as you guys can see. I'm pretty excited. I told everyone that I would get to 2,000 on this account before the tournament, and I still want to do that for you guys, even though I have a long way to go. But that means I'm going to have to win like 3 or 4 games a day, probably, to keep up the pace. And I don't think I'll necessarily be coin flipping too soon, but towards the end I definitely will be. Probably coin flipping some games at least. Yeah, I guess bishop e7. So, something about the opening that I play, the Owens defense. It's really good against e4. It's playable against other things, but it's especially good against e4. And it's super confrontational in that matter, so the opponent kind of has to deal with what I'm doing. And because he has to deal with what I'm doing, it's kind of predictable for me. So I get very familiar positions, and I make similar plays when I play the opening. But it's a little more difficult to do, when my opponents play something like the, I don't know if that's called the King's Indian, or on white, I'm not sure what it's called, or if they play like the London, where they just ignore what I'm doing. Then I don't really have as good a time, and that's something I need to work on, obviously, but it is what it is. Do I want to castle as well? I don't see a problem with castling, so we'll do so. Alright, so he's attacking my bishop, so obviously I have to react to that. I'm just going to exchange these, I think. Okay. And now I'm thinking d6. He doesn't have this e-pawn open how most openings do, so I think I might be able to kind of harass him a little bit and not worry about e6 being a weakness. So maybe I'll do something like d6, and then maybe e5? I'll try it. Okay, so he backs up. so if I play e5 now, I just lose it. So, not the best timing. Maybe I prep it with knight to d7. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so maybe my queen would be happy on b7. I'm not sure. It's interesting. If I push this pawn. If he pushes, takes, and I'll just go here. But if I push and he takes, then knight h5 is probably not bad. Because I kind of want to keep him having those two pawns there. I don't want to open up his rook for free. I'd rather open up my rook. So maybe f4, sacrificing a pawn for a second, and then we'll go here to retake. Then I don't see a move that he has to defend. Another option, of course, is that he pushes, but I would just take immediately. So we'll play f4, see what happens. Okay, maybe I didn't completely think it through. Because here, at first I thought I had this escape score, but what if he just plays c4? I have to do some acrobatics to not lose that piece, which might still be okay, but that knight ends up getting like way misplaced. Again, I still think that's fine, but what about here, actually? That I didn't think about yet. We might see this, but I can drop down to h6. And I'm pretty happy, actually. f5 is another move I can make in the future. I'm still protecting against the g4 push. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. It seems wrong. Okay, here's my idea. Here, don't really care which way he takes back. And then maybe knight g4, which, yes, it's hanging, takes, and now take back. If he doesn't do anything, then I have a rook coming in here and infiltrating. I also can play this, and then get another knight into the game. But I think I'd rather start ruining this guy's defense a little bit. Here, I don't mind. If he pushes, it just takes, and I'm a pawn up. This is very nice connected pawns that I would have. If you were to push. I know he's preparing this move, but it's not scary right now. To play e5 or not to play e5? Excuse me. This would be too early, I think. Yeah, that would be too early. I mean, what happens if he plays this? Like, say I take and he, like, plays this move. Something stupid. I guess I take another pawn there, and I'm not worried. He's kind of looking right here, though. That's what I missed. He's looking here. If I take and he goes here, do I go for a check? I didn't even think that this was his threat. And I don't mind losing this rook. But if we don't have to, then we won't. Take and take. Take. I don't know. I mean, taking on g3 is still my favorite move, but it's not the prettiest. You can also kind of bounce around a little bit before he delivers the killing blow. I'm gonna play this move because I don't see anything else. Okay. So we took that way. So now here, I can only assume he's gonna go like that. So check. If he goes here, I have one more check. He is out in the open. I like my chances there. So I'm not even gonna calculate further, I like that. Here, check. And if he falls back somewhere, then then I gotta protect this, because this knight's gonna fall otherwise. And then that rook is gonna fall, which might not be the best. Damn. He's got a good position. Maybe I just give him the pawn. I go like here. He takes, and I go here. It's not the end of the world. And then I can kind of slide in somewhere. Miss King safety is still dubious. Yeah, maybe I give him the pawn. Because this doesn't amount to anything, I don't think. Alright. Executive decision, give up the pawn. Excuse me. Well, this takes knight here, threatening this bishop, or this knight. Is that a play? I don't think it is, but... Here, what if I just do a simple knight f8? Here, to open this up. So now he's only a pawn up. But I would still say my position is pretty good. Go there. Okay. Do I want to go here? Do I want to go here? Not there. Here. Kind of like this one. So I can sidestep and then go knight down to e8. Or he could develop his bishop. So maybe not that. Here, I'm gonna go d7. If he goes here, I just sidestep. Eventually I'm going to play c6. Eventually he's going to push, but I have knight right back to f6. I'm just going to get my other rook into the game before he gets his. Now that I think about it, I like this move. Knight to c5. Maybe like a c6. Then I can blockade. That's another strong move, though. God damn it. This doesn't even work. Because check, I go here. Boom, double check, I go there and mate. So what I need is something to block that square, really. But even then, I'm just losing a rook. This blocks it for half a second, but I just lose that knight. If I go here, boom, boom. Yeah, maybe that's the play. Because these are his remaining checks, and I just go back here. Maybe that's what I gotta do. This is going to be an interesting game to review because I don't know where I went wrong. Maybe I can still hustle him, but it's going to be super, super hard. Fortunately for me, he has to move that knight like this move. If he goes here, I'm probably just going to go knight to c5 and takes, and bishop's going to take. Then this queen's going to get out, this rook's going to get out. We should be pretty happy. If he goes here, then I obviously go king h7, and then we play on. Maybe he has e6. And I'm just going to go here. He can't really push for a good while. Yeah. Here and then here. Then check somewhere. I think I just need to block. then maybe walk over. I'm also always on the lookout for a queen b7 move to turn the tide, hopefully, a little bit. Because the problem is if he goes to a dark square, then I'm going to have a good check on him. If he wants to block a bishop, then I'm just going to be able to take this rook, if it's not defended by that. Got some hope, at least. Okay. Yeah, is he gonna go for it? Another option is I can just go here, but then I'm pretty much just saying, let's draw. But g6 is weakening, so I don't know. Now that I was not expecting. Okay. So this prevents his two queen checks. And then maybe my queen can go here. We can trade. Because the trade would be very nice. Because the only thing this could mean is that he's doubling up. Maybe rook takes, right? And this guy's not even totally safe. I can just go here. His escape scores don't exist. Maybe. Excuse me. Use the bathroom real quick while there's a few minutes. What is this guy doing? I like this move. Or even if he moves away, I'll just trade pieces with him. I'll remove this. And yeah, what's good is that if he, well, I guess that wouldn't quite be moving away. Maybe here. Then I would take in here. Ah, this is strong. The more I think about it. Shoot. I don't like that. That is a good move. That is a good move. Now what about knight here? I'm looking at this and still this. G6, what happens? he wants to do some weird shit, then I think I just take his rook. And then it would be check. So then I can pick this up. Alright, I've got 11 minutes still. I gotta hone in, focus up. So if this guy tries hanging on with like a rook f1, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm just gonna go rook e7 probably. Okay. Alright, so he's still just a pawn up. This looks like a pretty easy first move to make. Targeting this. Then I might go here. This move's available. It doesn't do anything, but it is available. This move works, actually. Maybe I should blockade. It also defends this, so my queen doesn't have to stay there. And I can slide this over. This move might come. I'm not too worried about that. I gotta remember that time is slowly becoming important. Yeah, I figured that might happen. But I should just have this move. And we're chilling. If he ever goes there, I think I sack. Although no, because then he could just take this way, and that's kind of rough. That's kind of rough. Yeah, our pieces are the same level of active, but he has move priority now. Wish my bishop was just better, like g7 maybe. That would be pretty nice. Still would probably like g7. Still looking for a potential sack. But the problem is he has two rooks right now that can defend. So it doesn't do a whole lot for me. Well, I guess this rook couldn't defend, because then I would take, and then queen takes. And I'd be up a queen. But the other rook could still defend. What about a5? a5 takes queen here. Retake. I don't know. That looks a little sketchy. What about c5? That eliminates his move, queen b7. And if he takes, then queen takes. I'm pretty happy there, I would say. If he goes here, probably also still fine. I'll do it. Alright, time is like a minute between us now, so it's better than it was by a little bit. Okay. Let's just make a quick move. We'll start by overloading onto e5. Alright, cool. Time is equal now. And my assumption is that he's going to want to keep it that way. Ooh. Okay. So he's obviously looking for rook f7. Can I go here? We don't run into that. Here and here, I don't see what threat he really poses. I don't know, still ugly looking though. I can't do this because he just does that. But maybe here I can start forcing. I don't know. Shoot, I'm gonna lose some of this time. What do I hear? Takes and bishop takes. It took me too long to figure that out. That's not even a good move. It's just a move. I would like to make these moves eventually. So king g7 probably going to be pretty good. Rook here doesn't work. I take queen. I don't understand that. I'm just going to go back. I don't know if that was a nothing move that he was making or what. Alright, time advantage now, ever so slight. And I have an idea of h5 and h4. I can't take on e5 even if he doesn't defend it with a rook, because he could slide there after the fact, and then I'm pinned. Go ahead and make my move. Yeah, he's making a lot of nothing moves just like me. However, eventually I'm going to have to make a real move. Let's try that, I guess. Maybe I can go here into here. Gotta watch out for this connection as well, because it could be deadly. Just defend. Got a minute and a half on him, not a whole lot, but so now h4 is possible, because I no longer have to guard the rook, for now. So that could be another avenue. Of potential play. And then if I can get my queen here, I can rotate all the way over. Oh, I guess I kind of have the guard for checkmate, though. Forgot about that one. Okay, so now I think this is playable. The only thing is he has check. Takes with pawn, takes with king, then here. I don't like that. Oh no, he doesn't have that. Go here. I forgot my rook guards this. Time is looking better and better for us, but it's still a tough position. So boom, boom. Ah, shoot. I didn't think this through. Oh, that's a good fucking move. Yeah, if rook takes, pawn is going to take. Boom. Bishop takes. I'm not winning that. If queen takes, pawn takes, I have to go here. But that's playable. The only thing is I'm going to be down 2 pawns because he's going to grab this. But I do have time advantage, I guess. Well, let's start using the clock. Yeah, this should be a winning endgame for him. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Let's go here. Here. I should pick that up, at the least. And let's see if we can hold. Down 2 pawns. Huh? That's a little confusing. Ah. So that's what he's trying to do. Just defend it, I guess. You could just sacrifice this if you wanted to. I should have gone here. Yep. That's lost. Shoot! Let's go Monki. Wow, I was never doing okay there. What's this brilliant move? Oh, queen there. Let's flip this. I thought I was doing much better than that, though. Okay, let's go over it, I guess. So f5 was fine, okay. So I played better in the opening, okay. Sure. 6 is fine. Should have went d5, huh? To prevent one of these moves, I guess. Yeah, I guess I don't have to worry about this e6 square if nothing is ever going to come to e4 and survive. Alright then, I know that now. Queen b7. I guess then I trade off the knights here. Okay. That's a blunder. Oh, because he takes this with check. So fortunately, he missed that. Yeah, king g8 is better because then I could get my bishop onto g7 still. Ah, I'm so stupid. I was like, yeah, rook can take. I didn't even think that would pin me. And yeah, this endgame is brutal. Even if I take this pawn and we're even, what he does is he just runs here, and I have to defend this. Yeah, there's no winning against that. So where did I really mess up? It's like right here. What move was it? It was knight b to d7. It's such a harmless looking move, because you're looking to play e5 and c5, when apparently you just want this structure. And yeah, I just had this e6 pawn. I thought that it wasn't a problem for it to not be protected for the rook, but literally the knight was able to hit it just fine. So I guess I gotta be even more careful. Because how does this change? If I do this, and then he goes here. Yeah, now I'm not blocking this. So I can defend it. And my pieces are, well, not there. But like my pieces still aren't blocked, and I can still play for c5. Because now my queen is just pushing it. Knight can go here, then knight can go over to c5. Frustrating, but it is what it is. We'll learn something at least. But thank you for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.